Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? First of all, before I start the video, I want to thank my friend Tony Town for making me another great thumbnail. Now, I wasn't expecting to do so many reviews on Thanksgiving Eve, but it seemed like I did, and I found out that NBC at 9 o'clock had a 2-hour Saturday Night Live Thanksgiving special with all the Thanksgiving skits, and so I decided to watch it. And I thought that it would be much better than what it was. Now, the old stuff from the 70s and also in maybe the early 90s were really good, but boy, the newer stuff sucked. The new stuff sucked, except for the thing about Come Vacation in Your Hometown was clever. It was more clever than funny, but it was alright. And also that Autumn's Eve pumpkin spice douche product, that was funny. That was a newer one, but that was really good. Some of the other stuff like the backroom baller or something like that was lame. There's a lot of lame stuff like that thing, the right side of the bed talk show. That was awful. Matthew McConaughey said one good joke, and he said that what was the turkey? What was the turkey dressed as for Halloween instead of goblin? That was just stupid, but funny. I liked that. But I mean, oh, it's so terrible. And that one skit with from the news with Seth Meyers. Seth Meyers was enjoying it more than the audience members because that was lousy. Those three people singing, that was awful. And then they had the Californians in there, which is always dreadful. I mean, it starts out the first minute. It starts out just because their accents are so weird, like "Yo, dude, what you doing, dude?" But it it stretches out. I mean, they stretch it paper thin, and it's really stupid and lame, super lame. The only saving grace in that is Fred Armisen started cracking up during the second half of it, throughout the second half, which is funny because it's. Even if a skit sucks, it's not very good. It's cool when they break the fourth wall and they show them breaking character laughing. Now, a lot of the other skits were really good. The classic ones, like they opened up with Debbie Downer, Thanksgiving. That was really good. Debbie Downer's funny. They had an intro with Paul Simon as a turkey outfit. That was an old one, but it was about as funny as Paul Simon in a turkey outfit could be. So that wasn't that great, but I mean, it was okay, I guess. It wasn't that funny. And then they had like some of the classic ones. They had the ones where they were at Thanksgiving with the father and the mother had to chew up the food for the kid and spit it in his mouth. That was good. They had the turkey song with Adam Sandler, of course. That was classic. They had some things that bring back memories when I was in the Army. They had a thing with Tonto, Tarzan, and Frankenstein saying what they're thankful for. I don't remember that one that much, but I do remember that they did that skit when I was in Germany in the Army. And they had the Nike Turkey, which was really good, with Chris Rock. I remember that from Fort Bragg. That brings back some memories. That was good. And they had a little commercial I don't think most people forgot about. Whenever Crystal Clear Pepsi came out, back in the 90s, they had a commercial and they did and then it was cool. Clear Pepsi came back. I did a review of it, but it didn't taste anywhere near like the old one did. They had, for Thanksgiving, they had Crystal Clear Gravy, which I thought was pretty clever. I do like that skit. They had a really old one with Bill Murray, Jane Curtin, and John Belushi called With the Loud Family, which was really good and really funny, but I don't know what the hell it had to do with Thanksgiving. They didn't talk about Thanksgiving at all. It didn't make any sense to me. But it stretched out to the full 2 hours. They had the ladies' man. I like Tim Meadows, especially on Son of Zorn, but boy, that one wasn't funny. They had one with the guy inviting his girlfriend over for Thanksgiving dinner, and she's dressed like a turkey. That could have been funny if they were really made it really stupid. There was just a human dressed in a turkey outfit, which, You know, it just wasn't that funny. But if they did like a puppet or a marionette or something like that, they could have made it a lot better than what it was. I mean, they kind of struck out on that. The ending of it was funny with the door opening out and you see a turkey walk out. That was funny, but I mean, well, not super funny. It was okay. But for the most part, it seemed like the I'm sure I'm missing a couple skits. But for the most part, it seemed like the the newer stuff that sucked was they had a lot more than the older classic stuff. That's why I really wanted to see. But it ended on a high note. This is why I forgot to mention. It ended with Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. And the cool thing about that is, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it was one of the ones I haven't seen in a long time. I mean, because usually when they show Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, it's a clip that I saw. A clip that I've seen a million times. But this one was new, which was cool. Yeah, it's about stolen groceries. It was really good and really funny because I remember in the 80s, Eddie Murphy really revolutionized Saturday Night Live at the time, you know. It was really good. I mean, but for the most part, this was pretty lackluster. It has its good points, but the good points cannot outweigh the lousy skits. So I mean, all the good ones I've mentioned I liked are the ones that gives us a 4 out of 10. But those other ones just drag it down really bad. So 4 out of 10 for Saturday Night Live's Thanksgiving Day special. I wanted to see the Halloween one. I don't even know if they had a Halloween one because I looked for it. I couldn't find it. So there you have it. Thank you, Tony, for making the awesome thumbnail. And until next time, bye, please. Take care, my legion. Okay. And the gobble gobble and gobble and tea, gobble and giggle. I wish that turkey got a nigger, baby girl.